In three, two, one, go. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Building London part number 8. Glad that everyone went back. Hope you guys liked that little time lapse there. My computer crashed a few times. Hope you guys didn't mind the breaks in it. However, we're going to go ahead and try to move forward here with one complete episode. Hopefully there's no breaks in this episode because my computer is really getting on my nerves. And I'm about to throw it out my window. But anyway, glad that everyone back once again. Smash that like button if you enjoy what you've been seeing so far on my channel, especially with this series here, Building London. I'm very excited about this. Not really moving as quick as some of y'all like. I know I mentioned that in the last episode. However, you got to realize that, stuff like this takes time, especially if you want it to be to scale. In addition to that, these buildings here, they do take a few, few leaps and bounds before they mature to what you see now. It's not just a 1-2 kind of, ploppable buildings like you see here. But either way, we're glad that everyone back, and let's get started here. Now, we've gone ahead. I've added some zoning down here. I don't know, some of you might like or dislike what I've done. I've cut down and I went ahead and I read some of the comments through some of those previous videos, and pretty much the biggest one that I saw was to, cut down this train station. I agree, especially if it's not going to be operational. It doesn't really serve much of a purpose at this point, taking up this whole vicinity. And I have a couple things in store for this episode. I went ahead and idiot move of me, I deleted the fire station, and sure enough, there's fires all over town. I thought, wealthy people don't like fires, but apparently I was wrong about that, as you guys saw in my opening little clip there. Great fire of London. So we can go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. Is that even burned down? No, I don't think so. I took out the little roundabout over here. Was losing too much space. I mean, the roundabout was pretty cool, but I took that out there. We still do have a roundabout over here. But, yeah. So, anyway, letting all these buildings down here mature. We're going to find out what we're going to do with this area over here. I have to kind of let everything grow up a little bit. And, like I said, Buckingham Palace was a little bit of a, I don't want to say a pain, but get everything laid down, get everything, flush and looking pretty is it's a little bit challenging in this game, especially when, certain roads, they don't line up, and conflicting intersections and such. If you guys play SimCity, you know what I'm talking about. Really excited for the new Sims game, Sims 4. I have it preloaded, ready to go for, I believe, I don't know, I logged in today. It's like in a day. Right now it's, Sunday evening. So I believe it comes out Tuesday morning at midnight. So hopefully I have some of that stuff for you this week. A lot of people are going to be doing Sims 4 coverage. A lot of the bigger YouTubers, my guess. But, hey, you know what? I'm going to bring you all what I'm playing. Keep it sim-related. SimCity's not going anywhere, but definitely been waiting for this new Sims game for a while. The new building, home building, or it's completely revamped, and it should be, very exciting. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about that. Do you guys want to see Sims 4? Do you not want to see it? Guys and girls, leave your comments below. Let me know what you all think. This episode here, I didn't do it in the time-lapse, but now that we have some room, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to throw a picture up here. This is actually the Shard. So they call it the Shard. I believe it's either under construction, or if not under construction, it was literally just completed. It's basically London's highest, viewing tower. And, I was here on Google, and I'm looking around, and the real actuality, the reality of it is, and I know this plot is only so big, the real Shard, this river in real life would probably go more like this and out like this. The real Shard is way up out here. Like if this was one city plot. But we can only kind of, go as far as the sim gods will let us. So what I've decided on doing is to kind of make this little area down here, which is another reason why I cut down the train station there. We're going to make this area down here our little modern area of the city, and maybe out this way. We're going to kind of section off this right-hand portion of the map. It's going to be more the modern buildings of London as opposed to the classic style. And you let me know if you guys and gals, a lot of female viewers, want to see that. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here after I fix this road here. It's bugging me. But, let's see. And of course, I probably, again, quite difficult to kind of get everything in sync here, especially when, you have everything placed. and then you delete one small thing, and then you say, oh, let me put it back, and it won't let you. Like this, for example. I think I might have screwed around with that last episode too, but anyway. What we're going to do, the shard, and I'm going to throw the picture up here again, and it's the highest viewing tower in London. I've gone ahead and I've looked through all these buildings here, and I've kind of narrowed it down to a couple. Let me know what you all think. This building here, mind you, the shard is built with like a reflective glass, and this building here, I'm going to show you, in my opinion, resembles... where's it? No. I had you. I think it's this one. Yes. So we're going to put that up, and you're going to see when it fully constructs what I'm talking about here. And like I said, this is going to be kind of our modern portion. We're going to get that up. And another thing I wanted to add in this episode, too, is the Globe Theater. The Shakespeare Globe Theater, I believe it's called. And that's going to be out over here, too. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to kind of focus on a couple of these major landmarks that I've left off so far. And I'm telling you, I'm really happy that I finally got the Buckingham Palace done. It, in my opinion, turned out really great. And I'm just going to put that out here because that's to scale about where it's at on that side of the river. And mind you, we're going to fill all this in as soon as everything matures, and we're getting somewhere down here. What's our land value like? You saw me in the time-lapse there checking my land value. Land value is very important with this whole fiasco that we're trying to accomplish here. And what I've thought about doing is kind of letting and seeing how these buildings fill in here. And then depending on how that happens, I don't know if we're going to get maybe one more here. Go ahead and add parks in around it. And that's probably the best tactic for this stuff. See, this is not gonna... See, they might put another building in here. Might plop in. Let's see. Okay. All right, we'll see. We'll see. This area out here, this little quadrant here is looking pretty solid. Like I said, we're just waiting on these few little spots here, and what doesn't fill out, we will turn into parks. And hopefully, let's see if this will fit here. Oops. Yeah. Dang. We can. No, we can. I don't think we can extend that road out because this is like a little ridge out here. All right, we'll see. Numbers. I don't really pay too much attention to numbers. Some of you send me comments about numbers. It's kind of hard to focus on it when I'm consistently demolishing buildings and, you know, putting them back up and moving fire stations. But for the most part, what, 3,500 people in the city or 3,500 Sims? Let's see, total. This number I don't really get. So many low-wealth workers. It doesn't seem like we have that many low-wealth buildings, but maybe they're commuting in. Remember, we built that little resource city out here, so... Gotta say, I'm really excited for The Sims 4, and I'm sure you all are. If for those of you, wow, this building's taking forever. For those of you that haven't pre-ordered it, I definitely suggest it. You can actually preload the game. Preloading, for those of you who don't know what that is, as opposed to kind of waiting for midnight, the day of the course the game's released, and waiting for, you know, long download times and. You just preload the game. You pre-order it, preload it, downloads it now. Like my game is downloaded, and once the clock strikes midnight, boom. Well, that's what the anticipated plan is. You can get right into the game, and that's what I'm hoping for. Hopefully, there's no meltdowns like Simcity. I don't think there will be. I'm pretty sure EA learned from their mistakes. But so yeah. So this is the shard, and like I said, it's supposedly the highest constructed, and I'm going to do high density out here, but highest constructed building in London, highest view tower in London. I guess you can see the whole city. I guess any big major city, I'm not sure what that just was. I just heard something really loud where I live. Any majorly constructed city in America or even in Europe or Asia nowadays, they all have these view towers. I guess that's the new thing. Back in the day, I'm anticipating Big Ben may have even been a view tower. I don't know. People always want to take those elevators to the top. They want to look out. They want to see where they live. And hey, I'm fond of big buildings too. So, all right. So looking pretty strong. We're gonna go ahead. I actually deleted a lot of the pedestrian paths in here as well, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fit those back in. And all in all, I mean, I think we're looking pretty good. All right. So what do you guys think? You think that looks more like the Shard? I mean, I think it's about as close as we're gonna get. And the Shard is more pointy, I'll have to say. I guess it's looks like a big shard of metal. I guess that was the I guess that was the plan, but I guess that was the plan. So, let me know in the comments below too what you guys think of the city. If you guys enjoy the time lapses, if you don't, I saw a lot of y'all posted different requests as far as cities are concerned that you'd like to see constructed. Tokyo, I think, took the hat for the next series, if you will. But we'll have to see. And let's see. I guess we can just keep going. I mean, oh man. And I just got to keep an eye on our land value. Some of you I know that you've actually even sent me and linked me pictures to your London 2.0 or your London, and some of you all are, I mean, they're still better than mine. I'd love to feature you in my on my channel. You let me know, you know who you are, and you know, I mean, I think it's coming along very nice. I'm gonna keep it kind of short here. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. This is part number 8 again, and you know, the time lapses and stuff like that. We will definitely focus on. I'm going to work a little bit more down in this area here. As far as roads and stuff like that, it's a little bit tedious to kind of keep you all on here and focus on the roads. But I will capture every moment of it. And I kind of feel kind of sad about our train station. But hey, these plots aren't big enough. And I know I've kind of been keeping my eye on the modding community as well in regards to the bigger maps. And it seems like they're taking a turn for the better. Whereas the first version, or the beta version, I guess, of these bigger maps, there's a lot of conflicts in regards to roads and stuff like that. But it looks like they're taking a turn for the better. So hopefully here in the near future, maybe in our next series, we can explore bigger maps. And you guys will join me for the ride. So thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate it. And we'll see everyone next time.